Hey guys, today I'll be telling the story of how this girl flipped us off. She cussed at us. She also just raged. She basically raged the whole entire time she talked to us. Sorry if I stutter a little bit in this video because, yeah, I stutter a lot in my videos. Or just basically in my story times. So, this is not important, but it takes place in spring break this year. And so basically, one day we went ziplining for our spring break. And basically, it was our big thing during spring break. And so basically, after we went ziplining, we went to my grandma's. We ate at this place called Jack's. They had like the best fries ever. I'm totally getting off track, but they had like the best fries ever. I'm not even lying. I just want to tell you this for extra stuff. But basically, after we got there, we went by my grandma's property because she had to get her mail. And basically, she was a landowner, and if you know landowners, then yeah, landowners are basically those kind of people that just sell land or like give people land so they can rent it. And so basically, what happened? There were these two kids coming up and down walking down the streets, and then my grandma, she said to them, who are you guys, and why are you up here? And then they basically said, oh, I'm sorry, man, we won't come up here again, I'm sorry. And then she said, well, can't you read? And they said, what? They said, and then she said, well, can't you read? And then basically they were like confused because they had no idea who she was talking to. And then basically they said, no, and then like, this is so unnecessary, but like there were no trespassing signs like everywhere. And so basically like my grandma was like, can you read the signs over there that say no trespassing? There's like 7 signs all around this neighborhood. And then I said like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, we didn't notice them. And she was about to call the police, straight up about to call the police. And so basically what happened was she said, oh, we were about to call the police, but we don't want you in that much trouble, so just walk to your parents' house and we'll follow you. And you have no idea, if you've ever been in this situation before, which you probably haven't, it's super embarrassing when you're in a situation like this in the backseat of a car. And yeah, this is so unnecessary. But when we got there, it wasn't even his parents, it was his grandma. His grandma, let's call her Joanna. So Joanna was one of those ladies that looked like one of those ladies in need. I'm not saying she was retarded, but she was a little cuckoo. And at first, she seemed like a nice woman. She just said, oh, and then like my grandma said, hey, your kids were up there and they weren't supposed to be up there. And then she said, oh, okay, well, I'll make sure to not take them up, not put them up there anymore. And so basically what happened was, yeah, she said they wouldn't go up there, but my grandma pushed it a little too far because she said, at the end of this, she said that she wanted to scare the kids a little bit so they wouldn't come up there anymore. Which is a smart idea, but you shouldn't rub it in their face to make them feel bad. That's just rude, though. So basically, she started cussing at us, like, and basically, yeah, she started cussing at us. She started just chanting the words, go on, turn around your car and go on. And so basically, what happened? We went on. Everybody gathered up in a group and said, hey, let's all point up the finger at them. And they flipped us the bird. Not even joking. Like, 2 kids gave us the bird. This random dude that we haven't even talked to yet gave us the bird. And they just all ran away, except one girl. She was super nice. She was the little kids' cousins. And then she said, oh, I'm sorry. Who are you, by the way? And then, like, my grandma said her name. We all said our names, and basically they said, oh, I know you guys, you're that family. And so basically I said, yeah, we're that. I didn't say that, but my grandma said, yeah, we're that family. And then she basically said, hey, okay, just give me my phone number if you ever get in a situation like this anymore. And basically, yeah, moral of the story is, don't go up in the streets like that if you know that you're not supposed to trespass them. And basically, yeah. And also, don't give people the finger when you're like 8 or 9 years old, because they were like small. And so yeah, love you guys, and bye bye to my boys. Bye.